You must have come across some t-shirts that either leaves you with an expression "wow, this looks nice" or "wow, what a magnificent design." Such differences in the expressions could only be a function of the choice of printing adopted by the designer. There are different printing methods used in the garment industry. The common ones include screen printing and heat transfer printing. But how can you determine which printing method is best for your business or your current printing project? In this video, we will compare heat transfer printing versus screen printing with the emphasis on what both means. We will also take a close look at their differences, processes involved, pros and cons, cost, time requirements, and of course, the profit margin you should expect to help you determine which garment printing method is right for you. Now, let's get down to business. What is screen printing? Screen printing refers to the use of a nylon mesh or screen on which an ink blocking stencil is created, and ink is applied to bring out the desired design on t-shirts. It is an age-long technique printing method, and it's mostly suitable for designing very large quantities of fabrics. What is heat transfer printing? Heat transfer printing involves the use of heat to transfer custom designs from heat-applied materials to fabrics or other substrates with the aid of a hot pressing iron or a heat press machine. The heat press machine applies heat and pressure on the transfer material and the garment for a specific period to transfer the design to the garment. Screen printing vs. heat transfer. Now that you have the idea of what screen printing and heat transfer printing means, we are going to compare the two printing methods in a few important areas. Screen printing processes. With screen printing, you'll cut the screen to create an ink blocking stencil for your design. Then, you'll place the garment you want to design on a flat surface. Place the screen on it and spread a thick cream of screen printing ink over the screen using a squeegee. The ink passes through the screen to the garment only in the areas you want it to be. After the printing process, you have to put the garment in the dryer for a few minutes or in the dark and turn on the fan to perfect the printing. With this printing method, you can only use a color per screen, so if you're printing different colors in your design, you may need to use multiple screens to produce your final design. Heat transfer printing process. Heat transfer printing process can be carried out at home or in the office within a few seconds as long as you have the basic materials needed. This printing method works by creating your custom designs on a heat-applied material and applying heat and pressure using a heat press or a hot iron to transfer the designs to your garment. Materials. For quality screen printing output, the materials needed range from the screen, squeegee, tape, films, and scrubbers to printers, plastisol ink, and water. These materials are not expensive. However, you have to invest in a quality screen printer. Cost effectiveness. Screen printing is cost effective when it comes to printing a large volume of fabrics, about 500 units and more. However, it is not advisable to use this method when a small printing project is involved. Although screens are reusable, they are expensive to produce. That is the main reason why screen printing is not cost effective for small projects. The cost of screen printing stays the same, so it will cost more to produce fewer units. If you're, however, printing a large number of garments, you can spread the cost of printing among each garments being printed to lower the printing cost. Screen printing is also unsuitable for multicolored designs, as the more the colors you need to print, the more the number of screens that will be required. Time. Screen printing is time-consuming when design with multiple colors is involved. You have to prepare individual screens for each color, a process which takes time. But once you prepare the screens, the printing will be completed within a short period. An attempt to use one screen for multiple colors printing will lead to more time consuming as a result of the process of cleaning up one screen to reuse for other colors. Heat printing, on the other hand, is less time consuming. With this printing method, you can design garments with multiple colors, even within a few seconds. That makes them more suitable for emergency projects. Profit margin. Screen printing is mostly recommended for professionals with a large volume of printing projects as it yields a huge profit turnover. On the other hand, heat printing is more suitable for beginners or designers with a small volume of printing projects, and it also guarantees a good profit turnover. Overview. It is far beyond doubt that the right choice of printing method largely depends on numerous factors which must be duly considered, as the benefits of a method is equivalent to snags of another. Hence, to make the right choice, it is advisable to consider the volume of the project at hand, small or large, the type of design, single color design or multicolor design, time, profit expectation, and quality turnout. However, we recommend screen printing for large printing orders, say 500 or more units, and heat transfer printing if you're dealing with small orders or looking to create. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.